Today is Friday. Okay, we can cuddle now. So it would have been Leo's first game, so it's CJ's story. Mr. CJ, what is your story? Excuse me.
So.
When I was a little boy, we used to say, so, suck your toe all the way to Mexico, riding on a buffalo. And it was like, nee, and then whoever said it, the other person would be like, so, suck your toe all the way to Mexico. And then the other person would interrupt and go, so, suck your toe. It was crazy. It was crazy growing up as a kid. It was a jungle back then.
All the way to Mexico.
Riding on a buffalo. Made no sense, but if somebody said that to you, it was really offensive.
Like, is this really offensive? So, suck your toe all the way to Mexico. And what?
Riding on a buffalo.
Riding on a buffalo.
Yeah.
I'll say the whole thing. So, suck your toe all the way to Mexico, riding on a buffalo.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Riding on a buffalo.
Okay, Siege, story.
Ridiculous.
But we do a lot of ridiculous things in this house. Yes. A minute 45 has already gone by. Everybody's like, so boring. Where's the story and all this Mexico buffalo stuff? Don't crack your fingers.
Okay.
I need characters in setting.
The characters are Mario, Luigi, Toad, Princess, and that's all.
Okay.
Going to visit Wario again.
Okay.
But it's Five Nights at Wario's.
Okay. Once upon a time. In fact, the same once upon a time as last night, Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad jumped onto Spaceship Mario to take off. And they took off. And Mario said, did somebody disengage the tractor beam? And don't snap your fingers anymore. Understand? Okay, just don't even touch your fingers. And Toad said, I did. And all of a sudden, as they were getting out, there was a tractor beam. And it grabbed onto their ship and started pulling it back in. And they turned around and looked, and operating the tractor beam was Wario. And he was like, And Mario said, Toad, I thought you disengaged the tractor beam. And he said, I did. I found this tractor, and it had a light on, and I turned it off. The beam of the light, tractor beam. And Princess said, Toad, that's not what a tractor beam does. And he said, what is it, like a beam in a house made out of a tractor? And Luigi said, no, it's a beam that if it hits you, it pulls you in. And Toad said, that's a really dumb name. Why didn't they call it a pull-you-in beam? And Mario said, Toad, now is not the time to talk about the names of words. Or like a magnet beam, or a gravity beam, or some kind of a other beam, just a normal beam. And Luigi said, Toad, snap out of it. We got to figure this out. But it was too late. They had gotten pulled all the way back to the planet. And there was Wario, and he was like, now, all you better come down and go through my evil dungeon. And Mario said, we're not going into your evil dungeon. And Wario said, then you'll have to survive 5 nights in my pizzeria, I think. Is it a pizzeria?
Oh, it's a
factory. 5 nights in my factory. And nothing happened. He said, in my factory. And then he said, factory. And then there was lightning. He said, that's more like it. 5 nights in my factory. Mario said, all right, let's just get on with it so we can get out of here. So Mario, Luigi, Princess, and Toad went into the factory. And Wario shut the door. And Luigi said, all right, what do we do? Just stand here for 5 days and nights? And Princess said, that's a long time. Let's just go home. And Mario said, oops, low batteries. Okay. We don't know if this will last. And Mario said, I'd like to go home too, but I think we're going to just get tractor beamed again and again. And Toad said, it's not a tractor beam. It's like a big giant space magnet is a better name for it. And Luigi said, stop talking, Toad. We just need to figure out how to survive 5 nights. And Princess said, well, we're surviving so far. And then all of a sudden, I don't even know what happens in there, but an animatronic creature started walking towards them. And it was going,
Animatronic Wario.
yeah. It was going like, yeah, yeah. And Luigi said, what's that noise? And Mario said, I don't know. It sounds like somebody bad is having an even badder day. Yeah. And out of the shadows came a robot. It was giant. It was very tall and slender and purple, and it looked like Wario, but it was a lot taller and skinnier. And Princess said, who are you supposed to be? And the robot said, "Arr, arr." And Luigi said, he can't even talk. And then the robot went and jump scared everybody by making a terrible jump scare thing. And everybody jumped. And Mario said, whoa, that guy's scary. And Toad said, I don't like being scared like that. That's not very nice, Mr. Robot. And the robot was like,
This is Waluigi.
yeah. And yeah. And Mario said, look, he's got a W on his head too. And Princess said, must be skinny Wario. Skinny Wario, don't hurt us. And the robot was like, and then the robot went and broke into a million pieces. And then a guy jumped down from up above and said, my robot. And he looked exactly like the robot, except for he was a real cartoon character. And Toad said, are you Wario that did something to himself? And he said, no, I'm somebody very close to you, but the opposite. Oh, said Mario, you are Wah Princess. No, I'm not Wah Princess. Do I look like a princess to you? And Toad said, no, you look like a big, tall, purple, skinny guy. Let's see, what would that be? And he said, who else do you know who's tallish and skinny? And Mario said, oh, like one of the bosses from one of the planets or something? No. Maybe standing right next to you? Oh, said Luigi, it's you. You're standing next to me. You are you. No. Stop it. My name is Wah. And Princess said, Wah, nice to meet you. He said, no, I want you to guess. And Wario came and said, what's going on? And the other guy said, these guys won't even guess my name. And Wario said, oh, don't even try. It takes forever. They don't understand it. And Luigi said, Wabowser. And the purple guy said, no, it's not Wabowser. And Mario said, Wakoopa Trooper. No, somebody else. A good guy. Oh, said Toad. What, Toad? It's Luigi. And Luigi said, I know, I'm right here. And the guy said, no, Waluigi. And Luigi said, my name's not Waluigi. And then Toad said, what's that 3 on the wall? And they all looked, and Wario said, you tricked us. You made it through 3 nights already by trying to discuss people's names. I am Wario, and this is my evil brother, Waluigi. And Mario said, Waluigi, why didn't you even tell us? And Luigi said, if you turn an L upside down, it's a 7. It's not a W. You should be 7 Luigi. I'm not 7 Ouija. I'm Waluigi. And Mario said, okay, everybody's Wa who's evil. Wa Bowser is. And Wario said, there's no Wa Bowser. Is there a Wa Donkey Kong? No, said Luigi. There's only Wario and Waluigi. And Princess said, Wa Bowser might actually be good. Like maybe Wa means the opposite of what you're supposed to be. And then it turned to 4 nights. And Wario said, you made it through 4 nights by talking. You can't do that. You have to run around and be scared. And Mario said, okay, we're going to do it. Let's go, everybody. And they ran down a hall, and there was a robot Wario, and it jump scared them. And everybody screamed. And then they ran down another hall, and Luigi said, why are we running down halls getting scared? And Mario said, well, if we don't appease these bad guys, they're going to keep us here in this dungeon and make us do all these crazy things. I just want to go home and have some cake. And then they found animatronic Bowser. And Luigi said, I knew there was a Bowser here. And the Bowser went, roar, roar, roar. And Toad said, okay, I'm scared, let's go. And they all left, and they made it all the way through the factory and got scared by lots of things. And they made it to the end. Ping, right when the day turned to day 5. And Wario said, you made it through all 5 nights by cheating. And Mario said, no, we didn't. A deal's a deal. Now let us go. And Waluigi and Wario had to let them go. And they got on their spaceship Mario and flew home and had some cake and some tea. The end.
There's no infinite that Wario's the good guys jump scare you?
Oh, I didn't know. I've never seen it. Okay, Siege, what's the name of that story?
The name of the story is Five Nights at Wario's?
Okay, do you want to turn it off?
Question mark?